Ow. What's good, my peoples? It's your main man, Solace. I want to do this quick video on the Annunaki slave connection to the ancient past and how deeply rooted that slave connection is to the current future. Now, I just want to do a brief connection. If you need to refer to my old videos or the video I did prior to this one, meaning you should click on the subscribe button so that you can see all the videos from closest done to this now, from this date back, and just watch that or watch any video that got to do with the Enuma list that I've done, because I've done a bunch, maybe 10, 20 of them, I don't know. Now, I want to break down. You had the Anunnaki came here, genetically altered men for the purposes of collecting gold and diamonds and copper and whatever natural resources that they wanted. You can read up on this in the Enuma list. Gold and all of this thing has always been an important thing in slavery. Now, the Anunnaki created man to collect gold for them. Mind you, men belong to this earth because we are the descendants of the hominid and the Anunnaki. The mingling of the genes, this is how you got us. Now, we were kept enslaved because we thought the Anunnaki were our gods. This is where we get all the religions and all the gods that you currently have in all the different time periods. Now, the descendants of the Anunnaki is what rule and continue the flow of the getting of the natural resources. So this is why we don't know who truly rules the world. We just know that there's a group that rules this world, but it's not the presidents or the government or none of this dumb shit. That's just the confusion part. But there's someone who truly rules this earth and has men working and all of this economy and nonsense shit. Now, gold was needed by the Anunnakis, which have always been our rulers and currently are. Now, if you don't understand and think that this is bullshit, now get all that reptilian and alien bullshit out your mind. Just focus. Anunnaki. Those who ruled over us all this time. This is where you get all your religions and all your gods from any civilization over the world. I don't care if it's Hinduism all the way over to the goddamn Bible or Torah. All comes from them and them making us for the purposes of getting the natural resources of this earth, like gold, copper, so on. Now, I want you to currently ask yourself on a real level, in today's times, they are raiding Africa for the gold and diamonds and other natural resources. And they're doing this all over the earth. Iraq, North America, South America, wherever they can find gold and diamonds, they are raiding these places. People's arms are being chopped off and all types of shit for these things to be collected at a mass rate. Now, I want you to ask yourself, how many people do you know, whether rich or poor, that has maybe 100 pounds of gold? None. Niggas may have a few pieces on their necks, a little couple grams on their arms, couple grams on their necks. But as far as pounds go, a nigga may have like 5 20-pound bars in his house. No. Now, they got mad gold stored in banks and all types of places, right? Now, ask yourself, what do they need all this gold for? Because it's not being sold. Because people are not buying that much gold. So if you're collecting gold on this mass production rate to the point where people are getting killed and chopped up because you must have it, yet you are not selling it for money because money is not real, So what do you need the gold for? Who are the higher ups collecting all this gold and diamonds and giving it to? The Annunaki. And this is how we have the technology that we have to help us and aid us in the getting of this natural resources. That is the point. It's not a trade in the sense of, oh, we have a deal. No, they rule over us. Those that they deal with, that mingling with men, they let them know. Take this technology, therefore you can do this and that and rule over them more and have them keep getting this gold. We need it. Simple. The same plan from the beginning of the getting the gold for Nibiru or wherever they came from. It's the same things happening now. Think about it. What do we need all the gold and diamonds that is being collected for? Because everyone in this earth is not wearing it or buying it. It is being stored, stacked up, millions of pounds of it in banks, in underground caverns, and it is still being collected. So if you collecting it not to sell it, just to store it, why are you doing it? Then it eventually disappears because it's not stacking up to the point where it's nowhere to stash it. It seems to always be a place to stash these gold bars. So they must be disappearing and more must be coming into place. Who is getting them? What do we need? What do people need to die for this to be got? The gold and the diamonds. The Annunaki. Same shit. Nothing's changed. When I talk to y'all about slavery and all that deep shit, and the sperm is the spirit, and worlds within worlds and dimensions, y'all have to truly understand all of this stuff goes together to get to a grand point of all things that are to come. All things y'all don't grasp, I grasp. This is why I say I know all things. It's not about ego. It's about y'all grasping to see for yourself like, yeah, the young brother haven't missed a shot yet. Everything he break down is on point. Now that you see that, now begin to start to grasp and learn what I'm saying, because a lot of this shit is about to start to replay itself. Because it's never stopped. This is why you don't know who truly runs this world, but you know somebody do. And this is why gold and diamonds and all these things is continuously being collected at a mass production rate. If you look at the story from the Annunaki and how they created man and they taught man certain things that would aid them in collecting and doing all the things they needed them to do, you can see how we at this point that we are at now. Collecting of gold is a must. Mind you, all of this happened during the AD times. See, if you watch my video, Trick in Time, that correlates with what I'm talking about. If you watch my video, The Sperm is the Spirit, and a whole bunch of other videos I got, they correlate with what I'm talking about right now. So you have to grasp that. What happened then, same thing that's happening now. They created us to collect the gold and the diamonds. They gave us technology to aid us in that. Wars popped off. Motherfuckers started killing them because we realized they wasn't gods. None of that. They was our oppressors. And this is where they start to hide themselves within the earth. And their offspring that were blended in with us continued to rule us through their trickery and their little trades. And then more wars begin to pop off, and then destruction happened and gaps in time happen. So watch that Trick in Time video. And then you get to the AD period, where motherfuckers is in darkness, running around like King Arthur with swords, looking for holy grails and stupid shit. And then around the, let's say the 13th, 14th, 15th century, they begin to reveal themselves through those they had blended in with us, and begin to get that mission back going of the collecting of the gold. And that's why we at the point we at now, where motherfuckers is out there collecting gold, taking over Africa or wherever there is gold and natural resources at. Like Iraq, that whole continent, Iraq, Africa, they have took that over. They are collecting all the gold and natural resources. The statues and all these things must be destroyed so that the truth won't be known. And you won't put two and two together to say, damn, we still being enslaved out. They're still chopping motherfuckers' arms off and forcing motherfuckers to get diamonds and gold like they were doing in the beginning. They're still doing it now. And it's being given to them because we're not buying it all up. And you know this. So you know every word your boy just spoke is truth. Soon I'm going to do a question and answer lecture where people could come out, pay to see your boy Solace, help me get my land. Nice trade-off. You come see me. I give you hella knowledge. And everything be everything, man. But this is a deep thing. I don't want y'all to focus and get lost and think the land is truly for me. The land is just to show man that we're enslaved. Maybe through me y'all can see something that y'all need to see. Because I grasp all I need to grasp. I know I'm going to ascend. I understand everything. So I'm kind of good to go as far as the life go. But as far as living, I'm stuck living in the ways that y'all live. If y'all choose to live in slavery, then I'm stuck living that way too, and others are too. So I still have to make money. So I'm going to put that lecture together. The book is already done. I'm just getting the copyrights together now. So on and so forth. The book will be out by the summer. And I'm just looking for somewhere to publish it. So if anybody got a publishing company or something, and they like making money and doing business, inbox me, please, so we can get the ball rolling. As far as the lecture, if anybody do any managing or putting together of lectures,